You. And I believe we're developing tools within the Constitution to do so. Some people in this country want to get rid of them, and they're wrong. They're wrong. You can't expect me and people in this government to do what we need to do to protect you and your family if we don't have the tools that we think are necessary to do so.
And you said within the law, and yet you admitted that there were these CIA secret facilities.
So what? Why is that not within the law?
The head of Amnesty International says secret sites are against international law.
Well, we just disagree with him. And plus, my job is to protect you. And most American people, if I said that we had who we think's the mastermind of the 9/11, they would say, why don't you see if you can't get information out of them without torturing them, which is what we did.
Were you made personally?
My job is to protect this country, man. And I'm going to, within the law.
Liar, whore, and you know it!
In the United States. But let me remind you, September the 11th for them was a bad day. For us, it was a change of attitude.
These alternative methods you talked about in terms of extracting information from these suspected terrorists, were you made personally aware of all of the techniques that were used, for example, against the Khalid Sheikh Mohammed, and did you approve all of those techniques?
I told our people get information without torture and was assured by our Justice Department that we were not torturing.
Liar, whore, and you know it!
He was what they call waterboarded.
I'm not going to talk about techniques that we use on people. One reason why is because we don't want the enemy to adjust. American people need to know we're using techniques within the law.
Liar, whore, and you know it!
How can we be assured we're doing everything it takes to protect the American people? And I'm saying to you, we're listening to Al-Qaeda, they're calling this country, and some people want to get rid of that token. We had walls that did not allow criminal investigators and intelligence forces to talk to each other. We've eliminated the laws. Let me finish. And one of the best source, according to those who are on the front lines of protecting the American people, is when we pick up somebody off of a battlefield, that we interrogate them within the law.
Go get me a number 2 pencil and sharpen it. I'm going to fall on it.
To get data, and I would strongly urge people to look at that speech I gave, because I declassified classified information to show how important the information we got from whom we think is the mastermind of the September 11th attack.
I don't want to let this within the law issue slip, though. I mean, if in fact there was waterboarding used with Khalid Sheikh Mohammed, and for the viewers, that's basically you strap someone to a board and you make them feel as if they're going to drown. You put them underwater. If that was legal and within the law, why couldn't you do it at Guantanamo? Why'd you have to go to a secret location around the world?
I'm not going to talk about techniques. And I'm not going to explain to the enemy what we're doing. All I'm telling you is that you've asked me whether or not we're doing things to protect the American people, and I want the American people to know we are doing so.
At some point, Mr. President, if techniques, these alternative techniques are used, I'm not going to ask you to specifically say about them, but if they are used, are you at all concerned that at some point, even if you get results, there's a blurring the lines between ourselves and the people we're trying to protect us against?
Matt, I'm just telling you, what this government has done,
Bang Jesus at everything that moves.
It's necessary to protect you and your family. You asked me about your family, and you represent a lot of other people. Mm-hmm. And the best information we can get is from people we take off the battlefield, so we can act on it, so we can stop plots before they happen. And whatever we have done